not the tallest, nor the
Oh.
shortest.
So yeah, Oni, tell us about yourself.
My brain is melting. Anyway, I guess it's my turn. My name is Oni Heart. I like fighting games and RPGs and drawing. Currently, I'm really hooked on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so that is the current playthrough on the stream. So if you're interested in that game, come give me a check out.
Current, like it's not going to take 130 hours.
It's gonna take forever.
Anton, you're up.
Oh, it's me. I'm Non-Pon. I'm going to install golfing with your friends so I can show Kios I'm better at hitting balls than him.
That's because you're so short. It's like an accident. You just bonk your nose off them all the time.
Hey, as long as it works. Skill
Eh.
issue.
I mean, you are not telling a lie.
Alfina, it's your turn.
Hi, my name is Elfina. I have a Mew
And a keyboard.
and a keyboard.
And a Pokemon
How's that
Puzzle
work?
League addiction.
But right now I have a Mew.
Yep, just gonna let that one slide, are we?
What, am I supposed to deny it?
I mean, yes?
I do not have a Pokemon Puzzle League addiction.
So, Alfina, we love you very much, and that's why I brought everyone here today. We need to have a discussion with you. This is an intervention.
Fuck you.
Athena, it's a good thing that you don't stream that because otherwise I would watch you every day.
I will not be taking part in this intervention so long as I continue getting scritches.
I love watching.
I have streamed Pokemon Puzzle League twice now.
I'll be there.
In the last 2 streams, I've streamed it twice.
I've decided that Chris is.
I'm Grisseries. I'm just here to get head scritches.
Oh, well, hey, any hole's a goal, I guess.
Hi,
This is the
I'm
real reason we
Sharky.
added you.
I was last seen doing a randomized Final Fantasy 13 playthrough that, despite not knowing what I'm doing, will still take less time than Oni going through Stranger Paradise, so come hang out sometime.
Ooh, first burn of the night.
He's on fire!
I didn't even finish it yet either.
He needs some milk.
And now you've moved on to Xenoblade 3. Whose fault is that?
Listen.
Speaking of games that he's never gonna finish, Stranger Paradise takes me under 2 hours. Fucking Oni will finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3 sometime around 2026. So if you've missed it, good luck. You got
Hey,
time.
Oni,
Look,
just so you know, I also have not played Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I picked Digimon instead
I
because I'm
mean,
cultured.
That's probably like the wrong decision, but I'm just kidding. I'm actually interested in both. I just didn't pick up and survive yet.
Me too. I just don't like purchasing the Mega Bloks version of Legos.
Damn.
Yes.
So while Oni rubs aloe on all those burns now, we should be able to rock this out.
Hey, Sharky, I'm gonna send you something.
Look, I'll finish Stranger Paradise in between Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I promise. I swear.
What about Digimon Survive?
That's an off-stream game for me. So that's
Mew,
on the
do you
shelf.
believe Oni?
What about Soul Hackers?
Oh yeah, yo, I'm pushing everything out of the way when that shit comes out.
Mew does not
You
believe you,
simping?
Oni.
You doesn't believe me? Why not?
Sharky, you see what I sent you?
I
do.
never tell any lies.
Don't ask me no questions, I won't tell you no lies.
All right. Listen here, chitterins. Whence we last left off, we were with B-Rate Jojo Poser and Sholmes in the pawnbrokery, discussing the finer intricacies of how security cameras work and why you should always steal from big corporations and not small businesses. I think we're doing this right. Is that right, Capcom? We doing this right?
Sounds about
Support small business.
There we go. I had one thing to fix, and I fixed it, and it looks great now. All right. Maybe. Yeah, this looks.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Anyway.
My man still looks like he's doing the standy emoji from Discord. Standing man emoji.
Anyway, shout outs to Capcom. But yeah, let's roll into it. All right, and scene. Mr. Sholmes?
Well, Mr. Naraodo, an impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness. Would you not agree?
Was it true what you said about the bank over the road and what it had in its vault?
Indeed, though few know of its existence, it is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregson told me in the strictest confidence.
But you just announced to everyone here, rather loudly, in fact.
Ah,
And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it?
let me put one explanation for that. Clearly, it is because the man is a criminal.
Ah,
But what if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he's a criminal, as you said, then buying a brand new shovel is sure to be the first thing he's done now that you've revealed the secret.
or if he doesn't, maybe Mr. Windibank will. He already has plenty of shovels here, after all. Paging Mr.
Yeah.
Windibank.
Trying to find the voice real quick.
Oh, my life.
All my life, I assure you, I'm not so unscrupulous.
Well, hopefully this has taught you a valuable lesson. Sensitive information must be handled with the utmost of care. One can never be sure that someone privy to secrets won't disclose them, and once the word is out, it's out.
Like Mattia Bonato at Ferrari.
We can only hope.
Perhaps I'll think twice before confiding in you next time, Mr. Sholmes. You're a disappointment.
An excellent idea, Mr. Naruto. An excellent idea. Ha.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, you know what to do, I'm sure.
Ask you to flip a femboy.
Yes, let's listen to that great deduction again. See if we can massage it into shape. This is like the scene from Ghost. Which one of you is Patrick Swayze?
Very well then. Let us start once more from the beginning.
Let's say we did and don't.
Alok Sholmes' magnificent logic and reasoning spectacular. Actually, I just need 30 seconds
Course
real quick.
correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Sorry, what?
Alright, Sharky needs 30 seconds. Can I get quick audio from Oni
Eh? Yeah? What? Huh?
and Nanpan?
Sorry about that. Just make sure my roast wasn't burning.
Penis.
Perfect. I
Penis, vagina, vagina, vagina.
I,
Welcome to
um,
Varsity Blues.
I redid all of the audio for the stream, including my microphone settings today.
I'm
so-
sorry.
No, it was intentional. I finally figured out why things were fucking weird on stream.
Because you included me.
No, I had a stray filter on my desktop audio. So now everyone can actually hear you all without me having to play musical chairs.
You had a filter that made the sound of cats?
No, it just was clamping
was
the wrong
stray.
things. Anyway, now
Alright.
we continue.
First of all, We must ask ourselves on what business you ventured into this pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had the redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The real truth is something quite different. As revealed by that which you hold in your hand. Yes, what brought you to this shop in the first place is a staff recruitment flyer.
So, by Mr. Shelm's reasoning, Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he could dig through the floor?
Yes, in an attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vault of the bank across the road.
I'm not gonna lie, I would hire him absolutely to dig under our apartment floor right now. One, because my floorboards in front of my desk are busted, but two, we also have a busted sewer pipe. And it smells like shit. Like, literally.
But he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel, would he?
No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere. The question is, where? And what did bring Mr. Benedict here at this particular point in time?
Checking me out? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, I'm checking
hey,
you out.
Hey,
What's up?
wait, stop that.
What's up? What's up with this weak jawline?
Damn,
Some
that's
beta
crazy.
male shit right here. Oh my god. Nonpon, is that you?
Damn, they caught me.
That is absolutely non-pawn.
Oh. Look at all the scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here.
Eggs, milk, 2%.
2% fucking heathen.
What? What? What?
I
I'll fight
don't
you.
believe it.
What is it?
Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade. Height, 5'2". Green cap, scruffy waistcoat, grubby white shirt, blue satchel, ragged. It's a detailed description of Miss Lestrade.
Goodness.
There's even a sketch of her, hat and all. Although, if he showed it to her, she'd fire that smoke grenade launcher in his face for sure.
Look,
Guess
the
what? I
details.
would.
I love her.
Eh,
And look, the details of the shop have been written down here too. Windibanks Pawnbrokery, Baker Street, redemption deadline 15th of April.
Which is today's date. Why would Mr. Benedict have all that information scrawled on the back of that piece of paper? Oh, that's kind of sussy.
Take that!
Yes. What brought you to this shop in the first place is the info about Miss Lestrade.
So, my dear fellow, it would appear that the writing and sketch on the reverse of the flyer pertain to the pickpocket, Miss Lestrade, and to Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery here.
Hmm.
Text you, non-pawn.
Oh, I didn't go through. Ah,
Wonderful, love it.
10 out of
You-
10.
You originally told us that you had merely given chase after Miss Lestrade stole the redemption ticket from you.
But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. Did I do it like the ah? Was that good? That was very good.
yes.
It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today. By which I mean, here to Windibank's pawnbroker. And today, the redemption deadline of that overcoat.
You waited outside for the young girl.
matching the description you have written down to arrive.
Ugh.
And you've gone to some lengths to hide the reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade. In other words, there's some ulterior motive for your actions.
Ellipsis with an exclamation mark.
Very good.
The cane, which you unwittingly clutched to your person, exhibits an inconvertible contradiction.
What utter rot! I've had this cane for years.
Contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule.
What's a ferrule? Chris, what's a ferrule?
It's a small animal.
It's the
that
metal
sleeps in
cap
a
commonly
hammock.
found on the end of a cane, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ah, the bit that makes the nice clacking sound on the pavement?
Yes, you fucking simpleton. And Mr. Sholmes is right. It appears to be missing on this cane.
Listen here, you absolute degenerate, violent domestic abuser.
Capcom.
I like the click cack. It make my brain go. But it doesn't actually look broken, does it?
No, it doesn't. Though the gentleman certainly did recoil when Mr. Sholmes identified the cane as suspicious.
In other words, there's some secret about the cane that Mr. Benedict would rather we don't know. Is it the weird initials on it that don't match the name he gave us? Look here, Miss Sasato. There's some letters on the handle.
Ah, yes, those must be initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with the first letters of their name.
So, Herlock Sholmes would be DS for dipshit, right?
Oh, did you know that, man?
That's perfect. And the initials on this cane, obviously. Oh,
It's his real name, Alabaster Grundle Plinth.
He's going for alligator, like right behind him.
AG? Why does it feel as though that's not quite right?
It's nothing but a G thing.
Take that!
baby.
The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the initialing.
Most astute observation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Eggert Benedict?
Ellipsis.
We are led to believe, sir, that your initials are E.B. Yet in a most possessive manner, you have your grasp on a cane bearing the initials A.G. An incontrovertible contradiction indeed. Would you not agree?
No, you're wrong. This cane isn't.
Wait, hold on, I got it.
No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No,
that's
you're
wrong.
wrong. That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
You said before that you'd had the cane for years. So don't try and tell us that you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in the park.
Sure. Though you hold yourself to be a gentleman, you have withheld your true name.
Ellipsis.
You recoil, sir. Is something wrong?
I.
And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer to the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you shaft?
Ellipsis.
Spit the shaft out, man. What's going on? Your reaction betrays the truth. The heart, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to misunderstanding this riddle, you see.
Let's consider the bare bones of what's happened here. Miss Lestrade redeemed that fine-looking overcoat, and now a mysterious man has appeared, introducing himself with a fake name and claiming that the overcoat belongs to him.
But we do know that he actually identified Miss Lestrade from a written description, which suggests that everything else he's told us is also untrue.
Western spy! So what we need to do here is call the police, is somehow prove that the overcoat cannot possibly belong to him. Ooh, he just ripped that. I thought I heard that.
Take that!
I ain't gonna wait. The split seam which you evidently would like to conceal is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. Do it again. There we go.
Yes, because the overcoat is rather obviously a poor fit.
Reminds me of the baby covered in peanut butter. It's just like,
Yeah, non-pawn. Having forced it over your broad shoulders, the seam is already breaking apart. You're so broad, non-pawn.
I'll be right back. I gotta use something.
Oh, God.
Suspicions were aroused from the outset.
Are we gonna get muscle non-pawn now?
Oh.
You so boldly lied about your name, and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket.
Arg.
This catalogue of untruths has been all for one very specific purpose.
Smiley face.
You steal the article that the young girl redeemed from Mr. Winterbank.
Anyway, I hope y'all are having a terrific time. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is
How could you,
always
you
a very
monster?
fun and creative thing for us. So definitely check out people we're streaming with as well.
Did we get the proper non-pawn reaction there?
He was busy clipping.
All right, we'll have to make sure we get the proper.
I'm back.
Not non-pun clipping getting a compliment. It's important.
Damn, I didn't know you were that easy, homie.
Do we want to show
Sheesh.
non-pawn his line real quick?
What?
I
I
lied.
just really need to hear the line non-pawn missed.
What line did I miss?
You missed a scream.
Ah!
Perfect.
That
Perfect.
Thank you. What really irks me is this. The considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed.
Conclusion. To abscond with a redeemed item. It's a big deal.
Mr. Benedict, let's continue. We must expose the details of this elaborate crime. In the plan.
This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, design a wheeze to filth some tawdry article of pawnage? Have you forgotten that I redeemed the article in the proper manner using the watchword?
You're safe word, man, and I am not impressed.
It's Cheez-Its.
I have no cheese it.
Me either. Not allowed to have them.
I'd not be the one to deposit it in the first place.
On the tea kettle though, because I've got some.
How could I possibly have known the relevant details? What the hell?
C'est pas? Obviously, I speak French, learned from Muzzy. But the watchword can be discovered, as you're only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. Ah, and your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped.
What?
What?
Yeah!
Let us consider how one might come to learn a secret watchword relating to the pawned property of another. The method is revealed by the council notice on the counter, to which your eyes will inadvertently draw.
The direction of the deduction must change rather dramatically now, I think.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Yes, no more talk of tunneling into the sewers. Unless this is a metaphor for anal sex. Which is a pity, because I love anal sex. Anyway. You can't
Capcom.
you can't deny this mysterious gentleman did know the watchword.
Capcom.
Capcom.
Yes, Professor. If you didn't know that word, Mr. Windibank would never allow you to redeem the article.
Or, looking at it another way, if you did know that word, Mr. Windibank would allow you to redeem the article whether it was yours or not. So the question is, could this gentleman have found the watchword out somehow? Hey yo, picture of a dog?
It was obviously the gun.
This is Mr. Windibank's gun.
Yes, loaded with only one bullet, he said.
Wait, when did he say that? Why would we know that information?
He did
He
say
said
don't
it,
worry
yeah.
about it. There's only one bullet, so I can only take my own life.
He wanted you to know that the rest of us are safe because, you know.
He could only take his own life. Was his entire intent.
Reminder
What if he
that
oriented
if you're not
himself so
feeling
that he
great,
shot himself through the head and somebody else?
reminder, if it's okay to not be okay, please don't hurt yourself. Attached are wonderful
please
links
reach
for
out
help.
to those resources.
Please, thank you.
Do not listen to Mr. Windibank's ideas. Please.
Yeah.
It is hot.
It would appear that being a pawnbroker is a very life or death profession. What the fuck's he talking about?
Well, I mean, if this is your one experience with one, what you would think.
Minesweeper speedruns are super fast. Yeah, it's this dude, Blanco. That might just be this particular establishment. This looks to be quite an old lamp.
It's obviously been well looked after. There's oil in it, too.
In other words, it's still in use.
Yes, it would appear so. But as for how it could be related to Mr. Benedict knowing the watchword for the pond article, I have no idea.
That makes two of us.
The Baker Street Works is the title.
Yes, and it does mention sewerage works, as Mr. Sholmes said. Oh, and specifically mentioned that tonight's sale at the confectionery shop on the corner won't be affected.
Case solving first, confectionery later, Mr. Naruhodo.
My ass is a confection because you can eat it like a cupcake.
Pour some sugar on me.
We need some milk.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Please do not forget to tip your waiters and waitresses. Where's my overly expressive face? Look at this, Miss Susato.
It appears to be a memo that Mr. Windibank has scribbled to himself.
Let's see. What does it say? Oh, Professor.
Probably just a coincidence, to be honest.
Mr. Windibank must make a note of the watchwords his customers give him right before their eyes. And in alarmingly clear script as well.
Oh dear. I don't know where to look. Who knows what other secrets I might see?
Alright, I'll test it.
The next secret might be a safe word.
The method is revealed by the notelet on the counter, to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn.
Brokia follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. He asks the customer for the watchword and notes down the response uttered on a note that he has to hand. Then he consults his ledger and confirms whether or not the watchword matches that of the article in question.
I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker.
But his diligence clearly has its disadvantages.
What are you talking about?
It is increasingly apparent that you were present in the shop before your accusation against Miss Lestrade.
In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Mr. Windibank.
The diligent broker made a note of the watchword, as is his common practice.
You observed him writing the word Professor on the notelet beside the ledger.
Ellipses.
And that, sir, was the master plan you devised to steal the pawned article from the young Miss Lestrade.
Master plan!
Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbroker?
Are you quite serious?
Never. For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box disc. But naturally, you had very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know.
The articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box dip. That was in one of the pockets. Which, oh, that's you, Chris.
Which, according to Mr. Winderbank, isn't even worth a penny.
And yet, this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why?
I wonder if, perhaps, we already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruhodo.
Could we? Really? I'd better have a thorough look through all the evidence we've collected so far. It's literally just this, right?
Take that!
I mean, yeah.
Show my lawyer armband.
Oh
Flex
wait,
on
I
it.
think you have to examine it some more.
Oh. Damn. All right. Come on. That safe for McGilded? Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a little scrap of paper stuck to the reverse of this side of the disc, look. And a scribbled word or two. It looks like somebody's name. But I'm illiterate.
Ah.
For McGilded.
McGilded? It couldn't be.
But it is, Mr. Naruhodo. A name I shall never forget for as long as I live.
But why? Why is his name on it? The music box disinformation has been updated in the court record. Look at all the little bumps on the disc. They're so tiny.
Yes, the protrusions are called pins, and they pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. And just on the edge, there's a small amount of blood. That's working as intended.
Yes, the blood of the mysterious Mr. Eggert Benedict.
When Miss Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, the pins scratched his fingers, it seemed. Like when you're grating some daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger.
I could go for some daikon radish. I think I have pickled daikon downstairs, actually.
Smells super good.
Ouch, just thinking about it hurts. It puts me off eating radish. Wait, do I need to like... Okay, so now I can present it?
Probably.
Take that!
You see, this music box disc tells us all we need to know.
What's that on the back?
Your mom.
Gee.
It reads, for McGilded.
Yeah, I heard.
Ah, Mr. Magnus McGilded. The unfortunate philanthropist who perished in curious circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. A prominent man in London, there was loan-mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. So, you're an associate of his, are you? Or perhaps a subordinate?
Ellipsos.
Ellipsoids.
Ellipses.
Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature, in fact. He was precisely the right size for that overcoat that you've squeezed yourself into.
Call me fat.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bitch.
Your identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Eggert Benedict. But the final conclusion is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today
All right, Sharky, here we go.
was
To retrieve an article left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. Yeah, well, it was better.
Conclusion. To acquire an item deposited by Mr. McGilded.
Elementary. Well, well, Mr. Magnus McGilded.
I gotta pee.
We taking a short break?
Apparently.
True. Back in a
I
sec.
hope my food arrives in this short period of time that we were taking this break because that would be super, super duper appreciated because I'm very hungry and I'm gonna die.
Nobody
Only
noticed my
don't
quick
die.
break that I took, so we're good.
I can't help
Hey,
it.
y'all, we're gonna take a short break.
Had a tremor that,
I gotta
that
pee.
decided
We'll
to
give you the links quick. The Discord, the
shake my entire
YouTube.
arm as I went to pick up my ginger ale,
my
which
treat
caused me to completely
fishes
knock it
and
over onto my desk.
I'm
Hit
probably
them
gonna
up,
die.
use
You think
them,
I can
abuse them,
operate
love them.
without
Come join
eating
us and
these
hang out.
Huge muscles.
I promise you, it's a terrific time. We'll be right
Yeah,
back. I'm just gonna
yeah,
make some tea.
muscles.
My throat is killing me, and I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't
I
animate.
need to I need to work on my muscles. Look at these arms. I need to work on these muscles.
Yeah, you can fit like 3 of your arms inside my arms.
Alfina, it's okay.
They-
We all know you have the biggest brain among all of us, and that's the most important muscle.
Considering that this character was supposed to be a warrior, I kind of feel bad that my limitations in the program that I use is
You
no
can
muscle.
be a tactician warrior.
They were a samurai.
Oh,
Well, that's fine. They just
Not
got lean
gonna quite
muscle. It's
work.
fine. It's not
Yeah.
a bulk muscle.
Yeah, but like there is no muscle on this arm. Like on the one hand, yeah, I do hear you, but there is no muscle on this arm.
You do kind of be looking like the Play-Doh noodle arms right now.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. You look like you can slurp
How long
those
have you had
arms out
that
of a
model for, Alfie?
I finished this version. I want to say back in February.
That's V-Roid, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta hand it to you. I see a bunch of V-Roid users just have person in a hoodie, and you are not one of them. You went the extra mile.
No.
Yeah.
I did all of Rajani's outfit myself. The only thing that's standard are the pants. Even the shoes are actually not the standard shoes, but you would never know because I don't ever show her feet. Their
Yeah,
feet are
you're
just never on
doing it.
camera, so it's
I mean, we can change that.
you really can't.
What are we changing?
Like I would have to change that. You can't.
She's got a point there.
So
That's super cool that you made that, though.
thank you. This was a pain. I also did a full custom outfit for my other model, but that one is
The
currently a
fact
work in
that you
progress.
and Alni both can make your own models. You know, I just kind of threw a bunch of dollar bills at somebody else, and they said, "Okay, sure,
Look,
you
I
lazy
don't
fuck,
have
I'll make it for you."
money to be doing that kind of thing, so I
That
had to
a lot of
force
that.
myself to learn.
The the other side of it for me is that I am well aware for the characters I would never be happy with someone else's art.
True. That
Um,
too.
I mean, I'm not even
yeah. I mean,
completely
it
satisfied with my own
happens. To
art,
be
but
honest,
I can
Blanco, it just
take the
is what it
beating for
is.
myself.
I'm not worried about
If
it.
I
It's
had gotten a commission, this is
it
gonna
is
sound
what it
like
is.
stupid, but
Thankfully, it
if I had gotten a
didn't
commission
cost
and I paid somebody for it,
cost us anything
I
this
would have
time,
let
which
them
is
get as
really
close
nice.
as they could,
But yeah, I
and then
hope
I
you
would like
obviously have safe
never
travels, and I
change it,
hope you have
and
a
I would be
very easy
always a
day at
little
work today.
upset
My work has just been getting worse
because
and
there'd be like
worse.
something that
And now my
wasn't
boss is
right.
on vacation for 10
But I
days,
didn't want to make
so
them feel bad because they could never live up
fabulous.
to my
Can't
standards.
wait.
Yeah, not
Not.
enough people draw muscles, so I'm kind of shit out of luck.
It is true. I do notice that a lot of people who make VTuber models say no muscles.
Now just wait. The 2.0 of this model, whew, the muscle's gonna be bussin'.
I do kind of want to get an updated outfit for non-pun just to fuck around with for the sweater and the unloosened collar, so you animals can come and hang out sometime and see my neck sweat.
I want to finish Ashina before I do any more tweaks to Rajani. That's where I'm at the moment.
So you have two models.
Because the honest reason is because gender fluid and easy to better
Yeah, I understand.
I can
distinguish
completely
gender
agree.
I
feelings.
would love to go to
Right.
I
Europe.
try to
have,
make non-pun like
I'm
that as
trying to
much
go
as
to
possible.
France in the next couple weeks.
Because there are days that I want the very they persona that is Rajani, and then there are days that I want the very femme that would be Ashina.
And it works.
I mean, I also actively have two Final Fantasy 14 characters for kind of the same reason to have my girl and my guy.
Oh, what? You don't just stockpile up on Fantasia bottles?
Bruh,
That's what
I've
I
been
do.
unemployed for like a year and a half.
I just want to go see Lamar. That's like
Oh.
the honest
What
truth.
funds you think I got?
There are two things I've wanted to do in
No,
my
I'm
life
kidding.
for over 2
I switched to
decades.
Bunny Lady, and then I'm like, you know
I
what?
have
I'm
wanted to
gonna
go to
do this for
Japan,
now.
and I've wanted to watch
I'm gonna show
Lamar
you all
live.
my Final Fantasy 14 character. I probably won't play the
Got
expansion.
one
but I
knocked
will
out.
fuck
The second
around
one
with the saucer.
I'm trying to maybe link up with like Imph or maybe even
I hate the new chat.
grab my stepfather
In
and
case
go
anyone wants
with.
to know, I really hate the new chat.
All right, we ready? Do we have everyone back, or do we need a minute?
I'm back.
Here I'm gonna put these two. So I'm just gonna show it real quick. I made Picross pictures recently of my two models. So
Oh, cute.
If you telling me you
And
wouldn't
scary.
love just
Hey,
like
one
going
of
to
those looks kind of
going
like
to
me.
Lamar. Dude, we have such a fucking shit house. It'd be great.
I'm sure you guys can all figure out what the main thing missing
Considering
from
it's
Johnny's model
quite
at this
some
point
distance
is.
from France or from Paris, so
Have
we
no battle
definitely have
scars.
to do some logistics on it.
You made a picture of this?
Yeah,
I made a
Sharky's
picture
the
a long time
hat.
ago.
Horribly
I found that one
fantastic?
on
Absolutely.
I shared it on Twitter recently. Go dig through my Twitter. It's not that long ago.
Lania has 35 Final Fantasy 14 characters. I think maybe altogether they have enough clothing to maybe allow you to enter a normal business.
Listen.
I hit the air horn button. That's a funny joke. I don't care who the fuck you are. That's up. I know.
Hey, are we back on?
And then
Yeah, Sharky used to be a box of
Trying really
Cheez-Its. Now
hard to
he's
chew
Non-Pon's
There's the
hat.
214
quietly so I
characters.
don't hurt Oni.
That's the 214 characters, which
What is
yes,
that?
the one is basically Ashina in 14.
Why are my eyes censored? Oh, there you go.
Oh, it was because the attachment was attached to Non-Pon, just the way I'm capturing stuff. All right. Non-Pon, you're going in a smaller box.
What?
I used to be the Cheez-It box. Now I am in fact the hat.
All right, we ready to pick it back up?
Yeet.
Go if you are.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for y'all.
Unforgivable. Okay.
We were
I
having
have
good
recovered
conversations
from my
while you were
technical
gone.
difficulty.
It's all right. No worries.
Thanks, y'all.
All right, so back into it.
Back to the lab again, yo.
Go ahead, take her away.
Well, well, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances.
La Pacino.
Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind.
Hey, tell Susato-chan.
Well, according to what Mr. Windibank told us earlier, today was the final day on which the coat could have been redeemed, was it not?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Today would be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited.
Well, today is the 15th of April, so 2 months ago today.
Would have been the 15th of February, sir. That's right. It's all carefully recorded in my ledger. Deposited at 10:30 p.m., I see.
Man, that hella late. What? But that suggests.
I am open till midnight, do you not remember?
Yes, the 15th of February.
It's
It's
precisely,
precisely the day. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's
You're
okay. It's precisely the day on which the omnibus murder took place.
Nipusi.
And 10:30 in the evening is precisely the time at which the terrible events were unfolding.
Suggestive is not the word. It would seem the matter's entirely beyond coincidence.
El Lupo. You all. Sorry there for a second. You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose. However,
Sorry, y'all. I had to grab my pop cussy.
GG's
Oh.
got him.
Whoa!
GG's got him.
Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. All right, then. Just gonna start blasting?
My gun.
It's just a prank.
Anyway, I
Just
started
thought it was about
blasting.
a flip of femboy
No,
here.
I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away.
I must
ran after them.
insist you
I
hand
shoot
over
them
the
back, but I don't
mixtape
run so good
now.
either. Anyway,
I'm just having the thought of I fired and I missed.
Yo, yo,
I
I-
missed.
yo.
I need a popsicle. I need that missed again.
Fired 2 times.
Anyway, I started blasting. Ah!
It would be a terrible shame for you to return to your native land in the box.
Wait, the box? I'm going in the box? That's like the opposite of walkies. Chris, do we like that?
Milwaukee's for you.
Chris, help. Do we like the box?
I can't answer
Put it
that.
in the box.
Box?
Sorry, all I know is Dick in a Box, and that's not Capcom.
True. It's my dick
Yeah, there's
in a
another
box.
box show which is definitely not Capcom.
Oh no.
Hey, do y'all know what Xbox One Xboxes come in?
An Xbox?
No, they're delivered by an Xbox or an Xbox One Xbox box truck. Perfect. Anyway. What do I do? Fuck you. Shoot me, you bitch. From Philly, you gotta call their bluff. It doesn't matter. Fucking do it. You won't. Philadelphia is also the home of 60 shots, nobody injured. Weird. There are some things a man must protect at all costs. You bet your sweet, sweet bussy that this fire mixtape is one of them. This may as well be one of those things. Then again, it may not. Mr. Windibank!
Mr. Windibank!
Wow!
You're the hero we need!
This is my shop. I can't allow any harm to come to my customers. If that were to happen,
Ah!
No!
Damn it! Bro, you had it! You had
we
it!
were so close.
You were so
I
close to being
sh-
cool.
I should have to take my own life.
What do you mean this reminds you of middle school? Mr. Windibank, no!
Alright,
It's not
that's enough.
Oh!
My man!
Who's voicing Inspector Gregson?
I'll just take Gregson for now.
Yeah, I don't think you've had a role today.
Yeah.
Inspector Gregson!
Well,
Inspector.
Come on.
That's right, sunshine. The alarm was raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines. So we got here as fast as we could. Now, what's this all about, eh?
Oh,
It's
praise
for-
be! You're here at last. I was moments away from forfeiting my own life and my own establishment.
And loopies. It would seem you have the upper hand.
Darn tootin'.
Right.
You'll have some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered with some petty argy-bargy.
Hey, Nonpon, I just want to let you know you're about to get arrested by a man that's very angrily waving potato wedges at you.
Still upset that
I
he looks
still
like
say
Bert
it's
from
fish and
Sesame
chips.
Street.
Fish and chips. It is 100% fish and chips.
I make a really good fish and chips. I just want everyone to know that.
But can you make it a gluten-free?
Yes.
Petty.
Can you make it not fish?
No, it's fish and chips. What the fuck do you expect? Eat
Alright,
your
so I'm
fish.
coming over for these gluten-free fish and chips.
Yeah, I actually use like corn flour and cornmeal.
I feel like me and Alfie could rule the world with her saying, or like, no gluten-free stuff, or what's gluten-free stuff, and I just don't eat meat in general.
No, that makes sense. I could make you some sort of seitan and chips or something. I don't know.
Mr. Windowbank very nearly met with his end.
Yeah, by his own gun, as far as I can tell.
Oh dear.
And the whole of Britain could meet with its end if I don't get to the bottom of the case I'm supposed to be working on.
What? What on earth is the case, Inspector?
No detail, Gregson. Spare no detail, Gregson.
Yo, take care, Blanco. Have a terrific
I might
night,
have
dude.
said a
Thanks for
little too
checking in
much.
with us. I'm
No
sure I'll
matter.
catch you in the morning in someone's
It's nothing to
stream.
do with you lot.
Take care. Don't work too hard.
Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station.
But of course, Inspector.
I like how he two bites it and then pops it right back up. That's very nifty animation. Ready? Whoop. 1, 2.
Uh-huh. Point.
What?
Damn, he was out with the swiftness. He's getting away! Get after him, lads! Whistle the beat officer too!
That kind of beat officer?
Sweet.
Hopefully the beat officer isn't,
Sweet.
the crime
Oh,
scene
God, Rolly.
changing Rolly.
Sir.
Hey, great job, Gregson.
There's been a spate of thefts at the pawn shops around here recently. So we fitted emergency buttons underneath the counters of brokers to let us know when they're in trouble.
Oh, Inspector, I was very worried there for a while. Very, very worried indeed.
Ah then, Mr. Permanently in mourning.
Oh, wait, me? Bro, what the fuck?
You look like you're going to a funeral, mate. I'll be taking that whatever it is of Miss Gilded's down to the yard. Thank you very much.
1, black is very slimming and happens to be in fashion. 2, why?
So hand it over.
Oh, yes, of course.
Give me that shit. No, don't give it to him. It's mine. It is mine. I'm sorry, miss. But anything belonging to McGilded has to be taken in as evidence now.
As evidence?
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. Congratulate, I say. It's all yours, Inspector.
And so we handed Mr. McGilded's disc. And so we handed Mr. McGilded's disc over to Inspector Gregson. And we're summarily turfed out of the shop and onto the street.
Being continued.
All right, so when's the Persona crossover? I don't know why they got stuck in my head. It's similar riff.
It is a good song.
Oh, absolutely. April, Baker Street.
See? That's why I ate grown-ups.
You ate an entire grown-up? Jesus,
I
Gina.
ate them.
That's awful.
Gross.
TMI, really.
All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you.
Sounds familiar, Gina. Yeah, takes one to know one. Sorry, just picture I'm one sassy flower on the ground talking shit about her.
Like Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, a fly flew into my nose.
Yeah, what'd you get to eat?
What'd I get to eat?
Yeah, what'd you get to eat?
I ordered Domino's, but it ain't here yet. I'm hungry.
Wait, for real? For real?
Domino's.
Yo, you get that nun pizza left beef?
Yo, you get that Hatsumiku Domino's pizza?
What are you talking about?
Are y'all
Nun pizza
smoking
left
crack?
beef?
Nun pizza left beef? That's a classic Domino's order.
Right?
I can't be the only one who knows about the Hatsumiku Domino's pizza ad.
You are.
You probably are. You're the
Domino's.
biggest weeb out of anybody, I think.
You're not.
Bro, you speedrun a JRPG.
Yeah, that just means I don't have sex. That doesn't mean I'm a weeb.
Honestly, though, can we really imagine Oni with only left side beef?
None
Oh, you said
pizza
left
beef.
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 Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna let you fucking absolute degenerates order a pizza on the 13th. Behave.
Not even gonna be here for that.
Well, you better
No
hope
one's
I'm
no
absent,
one's gonna
you'll
be
get
here.
fucked up.
Months of planning for me to just basically piss into a fucking high-speed fan.
I'm gonna put
I
pickles
gave
on
you
it.
these dates.
Yeah, you did. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it all worked out.
Don't,
make it
don't
great, but
blame me,
first.
because I give you all of my out-of-town dates as
I
soon
know.
as I have them.
Oh. Anyway,
Getting back to the action.
I will try to stop it on my phone.
no worries.
Oh, really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm?
What? What did you say to me?
Oh my, surely you were given that.
Yeah. The D let me keep it after I looked to daggers at him for long enough. He went through the pockets and then said, go on. Then have it. Before telling me to scamper. Always pays off giving people a look like you ate them.
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of smug VTubers and PNGs in this fucking chat right now.
Eo just called me smug.
I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day.
What I really wanted was that nice, shiny disc, mind.
The music box disc?
And Mr. Windibank said it was practically worthless.
I think I'm gonna have to go and have another bash. Give me long hard stare.
Uh-huh.
I think not, Mr. Strahd. We shan't enter Winterbunks again today.
Why not? That's not fair.
It can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windibank.
But that disc's mine. I had a ticket for his coat, and it was in the pocket. And there should be something else as well, and all. That's what the Rotten Cove said, ain't it?
Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he?
Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is.
Now she's really pushing her luck.
Mr. Strahd, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day.
Yeah, you got a ripped jacket.
Yeah? And it's all your fault, Sholmes.
Yes, Sholmes.
So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening?
I like how all that happens in see. You coming to dinner?
Iris will be delighted to cook, I'm sure, and I might entertain you with a modest violin recital.
Run.
Yeah. Like that? So we have these adult magnets on the fridge, and we just leave very weird, decipherable gay messages to each other. I left one a couple days ago, and Shelby just finally got around to it. It was hot closet lesbianing. Just some
Makes way too much
hot
sense.
closet lesbianing. Huh?
What does a closet and a lesbian have to do with anything with each other?
Like scissoring under the table.
What's scissoring even mean? You're only gonna cut up.
Don't. No. Not non-pod.
Non-pod,
no.
no.
No. Don't ask questions. You don't want the answer.
Don't ask no questions. I promise I won't tell you no lies.
Hater.
It's just like the carpet. Non-pod. Sometimes you just don't.
Well, you guys want me to do arts and crafts, whatever.
Here, I got you new crayons.
Oh boy, my favorite flavor.
Oh.
Why would I come around your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something?
Rude.
Later, losers.
Oh dear, she's gone.
Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add.
I
Damn, cry more, Sholmes.
can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway.
Interesting.
I mean, once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come.
Ellipses. And very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guest at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too.
Sorry?
I believe, however, I have a splendid surprise to show you.
Oh, how exciting. I can't wait to simp for you. What is it?
You shall have to wait and see, Susato-chan. Until later, then.
Well, shall we move about or examine?
nothing to see here at all.
That cute-looking mighty sussy right there, by the doorway.
Yep.
It looks like it's drawn on.
Look at all the different things in the window of this shop.
Ah, that's Windibanks, the pawnbrokery.
We should go there sometime. It looks much smarter than a pawnbroker's in Japan, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right. I find pawn shops at home rather inapproachable, personally.
It reminds me of tearfully parting with my favorite fountain. I felt so miserable.
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ugh.
Easy for you to say.
Oh, God.
I can't believe my food isn't here yet.
It's already been 2 months since we started taking lodgings here above Mr. Sholm's office. I still can't quite believe it. I never expected things would turn out like this. How could this happen to me?
Oh, I know!
I've made my mistakes.
To actually be sharing accommodation with the world's greatest detective.
The world's greatest detective? Yep, you said it.
If I ever find myself before a court of law now, I will have not one regret.
I do not know what you're talking about. Please seek professional help. No, I think that's all we got. Hey. All right, that's all we got. April, 3:46 p.m. Sholm Suite.
Ah, it's Lucy and Runo. Come in, come in.
Good afternoon, Iris.
Thank you so much for breakfast this morning.
Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already.
Busy as always.
I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening.
Already? You're obviously cooking something special, are you?
Oh, yes. After all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess.
Is it Magnus McGilden?
Is it Judge fucking Throbcock?
Why do you have a gun?
The internet?
If you get it
Honestly,
wrong,
what's so weird, we've seen a rocket launcher, 3 pistols, and now this. It's kind of weird not to have a gun.
At least it's not my gun.
What is
Spoken
this,
like
America?
a true American non-bomber.
Yeah, what is this, American? Look at those little eyes of hers shining. That's weird. I know, we're old enough to make Odd Parents references, Imp, and people won't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh dear, it is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it?
it's Ginny. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news.
Wow. Somebody should pay you for those acting skills.
Wow, Iris seems overjoyed at the idea.
I can't can't wait to learn some picking tips from a real professional.
Oh, yes, that does sound like fun.
I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Fuck 12. By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to?
Early? No, he's been like that over there since he got back.
Is he shitting himself again? Hello? Mr. Sholmes?
That you won't speak to me. I'm trying to shit myself.
I'm sorry?
Don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave.
As you
As
can
you
see.
can see,
Oh.
I'm not here.
You
I
are?
I don't know how to respond to that, but I bet it's a bad opium trip again.
I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything.
Yeah. I see.
Really? He behaves just like a child sometimes.
Yeah,
Really does.
that's the opium.
Mr. Sholmes and Iris have a something of a parent and child relationship, don't they?
I'm just gonna cut you off right there, Susato. I am not being paid enough to be a therapist. Do not bring this up. Damn it. Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are.
What's the matter, Luna? You have ever such a funny look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Hey, do you happen to know if there's I don't know, a department of child welfare in this time period?
Oh yeah, that's how I got this house.
Oh, splendid.
She is her own parents, didn't you know?
No, that's me. I'm older than my dad. Oh.
I know what it is. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Jones? You're wondering, am I right?
Oh God, no! No!
Tell me why.
I want to know.
But a
I don't
Isn't
want
this
to
one
know.
of? Can we just not ask questions? Is that possible?
Okay, there's this thing called reasonable doubt. Like, if you say something, you're self-incriminating, and then by law, I have to say something. So what I need you to do is shut the fuck up. Please, thank you.
Alright, that's what I do best.
I mean, I'm bad at shutting up, but no.
Naruhodo falls for it hook, line, and sinker. How did you...
Oh, Bruno, I can read you like a book.
Ugh, this girl is dangerous.
Don't worry. You can ask me anything. I won't mind.
Please tell me this is a joke and you're like 32. You're just really short. Really, like, non-pon short.
That's problematic in a different way.
I'm 10.
Twitch ban percent and speed run. Go.
Okay, right, set, go.
All right, well, I guess I'll ask her a question.
Can we not?
Can we
not
just
to
leave?
literally anyone else?
Can we just fucking leave?
Ask her about Ginny. That's safe. That's safe.
Yeah, this is safe.
What's wrong with Iris?
So, by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right?
Yes. Who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher.
Okay, why do you have a grenade launcher? And you know what? No question.
supposed to be asking the safe questions.
Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're the best of friends.
Oh, what a lovely tale.
Yes. Now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can.
Uh,
Oh,
And I chase after her down the back alleys with
In-
my gun.
Interesting idea of friendship. Unless you're into that, I guess.
And then I let her have the latest color of smoke grenade I've developed.
Like you physically hand it to her, right?
to the face.
Oh no.
Oh,
There's so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny wants me to make a whole rainbow.
Ginny confirmed gay.
pretty sure they're both
Good for her.
gay.
I suppose this means gay, homosexual, gay. You've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you?
Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Ellie always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now.
Poor Hurley.
Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been so long since we've seen her. I'm so excited.
All right, good cover. I was a little early. I just hope she does actually come. All right, I think we'll do this one, and then it's almost time to wrap it up.
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is I live here early, haven't you?
Well, it has crossed my mind. That, and where are your real parents? It's time to stop. Where are your parents?
My mummy and daddy aren't with me anymore.
Okay, I have $10 on she fucking murdered them.
no bad.
Spit all over my microphone. That was funny as shit.
We passed away when I was born. And at around the same time, my father, well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Ellie were working on.
Well, I guess we can give her half credit for the mother. Oh, welcome to the real world, jackass. Wait a minute. Did you say Ian Hurley?
Yes. Daddy and Ellie were always solving mysteries cases together.
She didn't mention that before.
He wrote them all in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there.
Excuse me.
Really? You recorded them all?
So you mean it's true, Mr. Sholmes? Really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases.
Walker Dotson?
Oh, yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father?
Exactly. Ellie told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest. But that only made me want to look even more. So I opened it.
And found your father's memoirs.
Yes. So I asked Ellie. He wrote these. He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me, that's when I found out that author of all these accounts my father.
So Iris's father was Mr. Sholm's partner? All right. I guess we'll get to that one next week. For me, it is 12:30. I still got to pull yesterday's stuff and get that uploaded. But hey, good progress. I didn't completely derail us besides, the first 30 minutes. We call that a victory in these parts.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
I'm proud of you, Keo.
I am too. I'm so proud. In fact, I have a sound clip pulled up.
Incredibly.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you. Hold your applause. I did terrific. I know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wonderful work.
Anyway, but yeah. So let's have y'all extroduce yourselves, and we'll go raid someone. All right, good job for volunteering first, Alfina. Proud of you.
I hate you.
Yeah, me too. Try being me.
Fuck no.
Exactly. Go on. You're not wiggling out of this. You're not a worm.
What I hate you isn't enough of a
No.
response.
No. Tell the fine folk what you do.
I run this channel.
All right, makes sense. Good enough. Sharky.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out again. Really appreciated getting some time to spend some time with the closer, as allegedly no one calls him, and
Allegedly.
this entire group of exciting ne'er-do-wells. Enjoy your week and tell your loved ones that you care. Thanks everyone.
Chris. Your push to talk is on your mouse button, Chris.
It's not going on my mouse again.
Hey, wonderful. Anyway, tell the fine folk of the internet what you do.
I'm Chris Aries. I lead the raid group Blitz in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm a variety streamer. I do chill vibes, and I have received enough head pats that I think I'll appear next week.
Fair enough.
I will continue the head pats next week.
Non-pon.
I'm non-plon. Sega likes me, I guess, and I play a lot of Phantasy Star, and recently playing Digimon. I don't know, bottom text.
Your 3 subs be like bottom text. Oni, wrap it up.
Hello, my name's Aniart. I like RPGs and fighting games. And art. I promise, I swear, I will finish Strangers of Paradise, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is so good.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe you.
You know it's important not to lie to your audience, Oni.
I have never ever once told a lie.
Narrator, that was not a true statement.
How dare you insinuate that I'm a liar?
Huh?
Go
Anyway.
on, Mr. Strong.
Thanks for spending time with us, folks. We're gonna call it here. I got someone lined up. Raid. Say goodbye, inmates.
I don't feel so well, Mr. Stark.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye, inmates.
Bye, inmates.
Goodbye.
right.
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Anyway, friends, for me, I'm going to call it. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Thank you for the bits, the raids, the resubs. So many friends swinging by today. Sorry 15 didn't work out. I'm going to give it another shot Thursday. Hopefully it's a bit better. And just thanks for bearing with me with Just, I don't know what it is. We've had like a week straight of just stupid tech shit. Tomorrow, Stranger Paradise. And I think I'm going to try and squeeze in just a little bit of leveling with Final Fantasy VI. So it'll be like just like probably like a 30-40 minute thing where we just kick it and chill. Wednesday is also going to be a short night. But yeah, I really want to come back with a vengeance Thursday and steam a run through. Especially because I do have to knock Omega out of the way next Sunday. But either way, on the way out, there is a link to the Discord. Join it if you want to talk about food or video games or sports or any. Trust me, you'll find friends there. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, you should do it. It'll help get you caught up with anything that you've missed, my moto vlogs, rewatch the cooking streams, etc., etc. It costs you literally nothing. We'll definitely shout out our friends over at Skytech. They've been hooking this stream up as best as they can, as well as some homies from the stream. Definitely look into them if you're in need of a PC, thinking about upgrading, because now's a great time to do it. And for me personally, if you want to support the stream, beyond subbing, donos, biddies, and hey, you kind of want to steal the limelight for a cooking stream, definitely take a look at that. All sorts of stuff on there to make my life and stream life easier and higher quality. But yeah, thank you all so much. Definitely check out our friends that rated us tonight. Nanpan getting the double shout out on that one. Our friend Yeno, Maho, Mad, Faroob. And I think that was it for today, but definitely shout outs for the support. And we will check you all tomorrow.